morning. Welcome to the Garden Pearls of Eden. I'm Marilyn Acosta, and I'm going to be your host. And I want to share with you some wisdom that will help us all as we engage in this journey called life. So thank you for joining me. The Lord led me to Ecclesiastes in my morning devotion. And Ecclesiastes is a profound book of wisdom that was written by Solomon, who was the wealthiest man in the world. King Solomon had everything you could ever want. He had intellect, he had wisdom. He was so great. The Bible says that he knew no lack, right? He was a man who had abundance. He had every experience under the sun. But through it all, there were parts of his life that he forsook the Lord. Now, the Lord never forsook Solomon, but there were times in Solomon's life where he went astray. And one of the things that the book of Ecclesiastes, one of the final notes that's so important for you to partake and to understand is that Solomon says, fear the Lord and keep his commandments, because this is life. And on this journey, you can get sidetracked like Solomon did. You know, in our humanity, it's very easy to get off the path, the narrow path. But by the grace of God, he is faithful that we learn, he teaches us, he keeps us, and we are able to have understanding as we go and as we do life. And so Ecclesiastes, let's take a look at chapter 2, verse 10. I denied myself nothing my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. My heart took delight in all of my labor, and this was the reward for all my toil. Yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done and what I had toiled to achieve, everything was meaningless. A chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. Wow, those are definitely words that put the fear of God within you, right? Because when you think about how you can go through this life and you can achieve all of these things, you can have the best, you can take part of all of these wonderful experiences, nothing wrong with that. But Solomon said at the end of the day, he found it, like Paul said, dung, apart from Christ. Because to know Christ, to have a relationship with the Lord our God, it is so fulfilling, and nothing can take its place. And unfortunately, too many people find out at the end of their life, after trying to achieve this goal, after trying to chase after this dream, this vision, again, nothing wrong with those things, but apart from God, it will lead to sorrow. It will be nothing in the end. It is like chasing after the wind. So Ecclesiastes is a beautiful book. And a lot of people see it as, man, Solomon was really going through something when he wrote this book. He felt such despair, such a lack of hope. But what he's really saying is that he experienced so many things, but apart from God, these things are meaningless. It's chasing after the wind. So as Solomon says, as you read throughout the book, the final poignant note is fear God, okay? And keep his commandments. Well, happy Wednesday, wisdom. I pray that those words are uplifting, encouraging, and sobering for us all to remember that only what we do for Christ will last. So do not get distracted. Stay focused. Thank you for watching. If these teachings are blessing you, I'm going to ask you to like, subscribe, share the videos, be a part of the community, and I'll see you next time. God willing, walk in the light.